Hey, 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 happy Halloween. It's so good to see you on here. I am so excited that this is the first day in San Antonio that we can wear sweaters and boots. And it is so cold outside, and it's been, crazy coming back to this cold from Mexico. And so anyway, I would love to see your Halloween costumes. I don't know if I'm dressing out this year. One year I was Olivia Newton-John and my husband was John Travolta from Grease. And it was the best costume. I had a blonde wig, and I need to go find the pictures. And so anyway, super excited. I wanted to share with you, many of you guys know that I am going to be doing my very first retreat, Retreats with Joy. And it's been some time coming because I've been trying to secure this location for forever. I wanted it to be perfect. I know that it is something that I have been wanting to do, and I wanted it to be perfect. And so I was trying to find the location, and it just wasn't working, and it was taking forever. And then I finally had to switch modes, and then when I switched modes, then it went back to the other mode. And so it must be right. I'm following my heart, and I'm so excited about it. I don't know about you, but there's many times where you have your goals and your dreams and you want to follow your heart. And I'm here to tell you that, whatever it is that you're doing or you're trying to do and you're called to do, and it's just something that just won't go away and you have to do it, that you need to follow that. You need to follow that passion. You need to follow that goal. You need to follow that dream. And that's exactly what I'm doing. There's many things that I do, and there's many things that I want to do, but there's some things that I feel called to do. And so one of the things that I have been working on for like several months is finding the perfect location to basically have all of the things in the right setting, because being the first impression of my retreat, I wanted the first one to be perfect, and I think it's going to be perfect. I found the perfect location with everything that I want, and so I wanted to share it with you. And first of all, it's going to be in Costa Rica, which is, that's where I keep on being drawn to, and then I couldn't find the perfect place, and then, like I say, a few days ago, it came up, and so it must be the right place. And so there's so many things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing not just goal setting and dream boards and talking about all kinds of stuff like that, but we are going to be doing some healing. We're going to do excursions. We're going to be doing a humanitarian project, because it's not just about ourselves, right? It's about helping others. It's about doing things that basically, by helping others and serving others, it brings happiness to us. And so it's going to be held in June. I finally secured the dates. I'm actually putting down the deposit today. And so it is set in stone. And the website right now is in preliminary, so I will let you know when that's up and running. I'm only going to take anywhere between 15 and 20 people. And it's going to be a small, intimate group. And we're going to learn so much. And it's going to be one of the most incredible experiences of your life. I do promise you that. And so I am going to be releasing this to my private list of people who signed up. On retreatswithjoy.com, there is a sign-up form right there. Some of that information on there may be old or changing, because now that we finally have the retreat place, I'm going to be revamping the whole website, and it's going to be different. I have to calculate everything out. We're going to be having organic foods. We're going to have juices and smoothies. You're going to go home feeling amazing. And so, it's not, like I say, just about going and, it's going to be, I think, in my opinion, a retreat like no others. And so if you're at all interested, you can private message me, you can post in the comments, and I can get you some more information. So in the meantime, I wanted to find out how you guys were doing. I wanted to find out how it's going with whatever. They say when your nose itches, then money's coming. My nose has been itching a lot lately. And so anyway, what is it in your heart? What is it that's within you that you cannot go to sleep because you're so excited about it, and you think about it every day and you just cannot stop thinking about it. Whatever that is, that passion, you need to follow it. And, that's what I've been doing over the years. Even if you have to change direction of whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you know that this is something that I know I'm supposed to be doing, then you should go and do it. Whether that be, a course, a coaching program, launching your first e-commerce product, private label, maybe it's, doing your own retreat. Maybe it's doing anything that you're going to do, a new job, whatever it is that you're going to do. And a lot of times we go through this fear. We have a fear that we're going to fail, or we have a fear that it's not going to work out the way we want it to. And I think, it's one of those things that we have to do that, how they say to fail fast and to fail forward. And you will never know if something's going to work unless you try. And it's kind of a scary feeling, and it's a scary thought sometimes, because it's not very fun, right? To try something and have that fear and to do those things that I guess are scary to do, and so therefore we hold back. And so we can either try it, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, then tweak it, do something different to make it work, right? And so I think that, just getting over that fear. And I think that's something that all of us have to work on. It's not something that comes easy, because it's kind of like, I went to Mexico and, I'm scared of heights, and it's almost like, zip lining, with heights and everything. It's kind of scary to do. But it was so invigorating, because it's like when you're scared to do something and you go do it, then it's almost like it helps you to feel the confidence that you need to go forward. I'm not sure how many of you guys have run a marathon, or even a half marathon, or something that has been truly difficult for you. And I know for me, with my marathon, it was super hard. It was one of the hardest things that I've ever done. And I remember, and I use this story a lot, and I think that it helps, because when I think of that marathon, I remember thinking to myself, this is so super hard. And even in the training and doing the things that I have to do, it's getting over, just today I have to run 10 miles. Today I have to run this many miles. Today I'm running a half marathon. And, I think that's why I ran it, because it's like when you have a fear, or you have some kind of challenge, or you have a goal that you want to do and you conquer it, you feel literally unstoppable. And when I go back to that time in my life when I was running my marathon, I remember thinking, I did this. This is something that not very many people do. And so if you can relate that in anything with your business, or whatever it is that you have, your passion, like I say, whatever it is that you feel in your heart right now, that you know that you're supposed to be doing and you're not doing it because you're scared you're going to fail, or you're scared that it's going to be hard, it's time. It's time to begin. And it's time to get over that fear. And it's time to quit worrying about what other people say and what other people feel about whatever it is you're doing, or whether they agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. And so I am encouraging you today. And this is the kind of stuff that I'm so behind on my podcast, by the way. If you've been watching or anything that I've been doing, I have a lot of grandbabies that have been born. So I've been kind of busy, and it's okay. So that's the other thing that's super important, is you have to remember that sometimes life gets in the way. And whenever you are wanting to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, know that sometimes there's going to be obstacles, and sometimes there's going to be those things that there's going to be those times that are going to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're going to do. But to never quit trying. Just like I said, the story I tell you about my marathon, it's for a reason, and it's because a couple of things. Like I say, number one, you can do hard things. So even though something's hard to do, maybe it's something that you've been trying to do and it's just so hard, you can do it. You can do hard things. And number two If other people have done it before you, then you know that you can do it. Because what makes it any different for someone to do that than for you to do it, right? So whether it's a marathon or your first retreat or your first whatever that is in your heart and in the passion that you have, don't let it hold you back. You need to go for whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I'm not sure who's supposed to be hearing this today, but it's what came to me today, came to me with my heart. And I know that as I speak it to myself as well. And I'm so excited about my retreat. It's finally going to come to pass. And it's going to be in June. And like I say, for those who are interested, I'm only going to take 20 people. If they can pull in beds and you don't care sleeping on an air bed and you want to come and stay in so many rooms, they said we could do that. But I don't want it to get too big. I cannot see it getting bigger than 25, but we're going to probably keep it between 15 and 20. And it'll be a small, intimate group. And for whoever comes to my first retreat, it's going to be a game changer and a lifetime experience that you will never forget. I promise you that. All right. Well, it's time to put on boots and a sweater. It's so cold outside and in Texas. And so I cannot even imagine going to Utah in December for a wedding. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here, share with you a little bit about what's going on in my life. I wanted to share with you, encourage you that whatever it is that you're doing, that you have been stalling or you have been putting on a back burner, pull it back out. And you know that you're supposed to be doing it. And those of you who know that song by, it's called, it's one of my favorite songs. It's called Try Everything. I listened to this, and you guys should go look it up too. And it's by Shakira, and it's called Try Everything. So anyway, you guys go look it up because it's such an encouraging song. Like one more time before I let you go. Whoever's on here and whoever comes on the replay, I know you're supposed to be hearing this message. And whatever it is that is in your heart and in whatever your passion is, it is time. It is time for you to follow it. And it's time for you to do it, even though it's hard. And, if you're just coming on, you can go back and listen to this recording. And hopefully it helps you in some way. And like I say, for those who want more information, private message me, comment below. It's going to be a very intimate retreat, and you have plenty of time to plan. I have a payment plan. I mean, I've made it such that if you are supposed to be there, you will be there. So excited. Like I say, it's going to be in Costa Rica. It's going to be on a beach. We have our own private pool. We're going to have sound healing. We're going to have yoga in the morning. We're going to have organic food, juices, smoothies. You will go home feeling incredible in so many different ways. And so anyway, I wanted to share with you my dreams and my passions that are coming to pass. And I wanted to encourage you to do the same. So with that, I'm going to have to go and run. I just wanted to check in and share with you some of those thoughts. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. And I know it's cold in a lot of places. So anyway, you guys take care. Have an amazing day.